The insane James Webb Space Telescope has made an unexpected discovery that shocks the entire space industry. What discovery is it that Webb has made? What impact does it have on the space industry and the future of space exploration? In this video, we will look at the unexpected discovery that Webb Telescope has made, which is shocking the entire space industry. Ever since the Webb Telescope was launched into orbit on the 25th of December 2021, it has been making a lot of shocking discoveries that have stunned scientists to the core. So far, Webb has traveled more than 1 million miles from Earth. It is now at the Lagrange Point 2, where it has an uninterrupted view of space, given that it is away from the contaminating effects of the Earth's atmosphere. In the course of its travel, it has been taking images that have revealed so much about our galaxy, the Milky Way, and beyond. The analysis of Webb's images has shocked the entire space industry. It is interesting that America's space agency NASA, the European Space Agency, and Canadian Space Agency that were involved in the development of this insane masterpiece are equally stunned. Even private and commercial space companies such as Elon Musk's SpaceX, Jeff's Blue Origin, and Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic cannot believe the unexpected discoveries that Webb is making. The main goal for launching this large and expensive telescope is to discover how the baby universe was formed more than 13.5 billion years ago. But it has just done more than that. It has made an unexpected discovery which shows that there are other planets other than Earth that support life. A close look at Webb's images that were sent to Earth on the 12th of July this year have shown that the newest planet, WASP 96b, supports life. The images show that the exoplanet has clouds and evidence of its own atmosphere. NASA revealed this in a tweet that reads, "Clouds on another world." At NASA, Webb captured the signature of water on giant gas planet WASP 96b, which orbits a star 1,150 light-years away. For the first time, we've detected evidence of clouds in this exoplanet's atmosphere. The discoveries about WASP 96b were made using Webb's the Near-Infrared Imager and Slitless Spectrograph, or NIRISS, and the milestone included detecting the unambiguous signature of water, indications of haze, and evidence of clouds. This large space observatory measured the light from WASP 96b for 6 hours and 24 minutes as the planet moved close to the Earth. The insane discovery also showed that the exoplanet's atmosphere has abundant gases. Scientists are optimistic that oxygen, methane, and carbon dioxide are some of the gases in that atmosphere. The discovery of water elements and possibly of oxygen gas in WASP 96b has greatly shocked the scientists, astronauts, and physicists around the world. There is now a strong possibility that there are other planets beyond our solar system that are capable of supporting human life. All space agencies from major countries in the world such as USA, Russia, India, and China are now engaged in a number of space expeditions with an aim of conquering life-supporting exoplanets such as WASP 96b. The images of the WASP 96b come in the form of a light graph that exposes the composition of the exoplanet's atmosphere. Scientists have confirmed that the blue line on the graph is actually the best fit model that reveals the properties of the exoplanet and its star. NASA has established that WASP 96b is one of more than 5,000 exoplanets that are in the Milky Way. It is interesting that WASP 96b has a diameter that is 1.2 times greater than that of Jupiter, but only has half the weight, which makes it very puffy. It is also extremely hot, with a temperature greater than 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Just like any other planet, it orbits around a star, where it completes one circuit in approximately 3.5 days. To a layman, the images from the James Webb Telescope make little to no meaning. You could be wondering how the scientists are able to interpret the images from the Webb and make meaningful conclusions from them. It is simple. They use the transmission spectrum, which is made by comparing filtered starlight that is passing through a planet's atmosphere as it moves across the star with unfiltered starlight seen when the planet is now beside the star. That is science, you know? It's all about comparing, contrasting, observing, and making a conclusion. The information that is gathered by the scientists is then used to make some inference concerning the general makeup of the exoplanet, touching on when, where, and how the exoplanet was formed. All these mind-blowing discoveries have been realized after a short time thanks to Webb's state-of-the-art design. Webb is the largest largest space observatory that has been built to date. The $10 billion telescope has a 15-time wider view than that of its predecessor, the Hubble telescope. Although Webb is twice as big as the Hubble, it is almost half of its weight at 6,500 kilograms. It has a gigantic sunshield measuring 22 meters by 12 meters, which is approximately the size of a tennis court. Webb's 270-square-foot gold-coated mirror is responsible for collecting infrared light efficiency. Webb's infrared detectors are the ones that measure the difference in brightness. A perfect example is the NIRISS that is able to detect color differences of about 1,000th of a micron. That is just incredible. James Webb spectrographs spread light into multiple infrared colors. There's no doubt that Webb's space exploration abilities are unrivaled. James Webb's predecessor, the Hubble Space Telescope, detected water in exoplanets for the first time in 2013, which is exactly 23 years after it was launched on the 24th of April 1990. Over this period, the Hubble telescope analyzed several exoplanet atmospheres. It is a great breakthrough for the space industry after the James Webb Space Telescope made the same discovery in less than 1 year after its deployment into space. The entire space industry is not only shocked by the discovery of WASP-96b, but has equally renewed their efforts of making discoveries in space. America's NASA and Elon Musk's SpaceX are jointly working on a project of colonizing Mars. For a long time, SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk has always been obsessed with the idea of conquering Mars, a planet that also has a high possibility of supporting life. He expects to send the first uncrewed mission to the Red Planet by 2026. Already his partners NASA have sent 2 rovers to Mars. The car-sized Perseverance rover landed inside the Red Planet's Jezero crater on February 18, 2021, tasked with searching for signs of ancient Mars life and collecting dozens of samples for future return to Earth. On the other hand, the Curiosity rover was sent to Mars in 2011. As the world's superpower, America is keen to ensure that they are always leading in matters of space exploration. Other than SpaceX, the US is expected to work with other commercial space companies such as Blue Origin, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Northrop Grumman. Going forward, the Americans will face a lot of competition from their arch rivals, the Russians. These two powers have been dominating the space industry for years and will continue doing so into the unforeseeable future. Currently, Americans and Russians are jointly manning the International Space Station. The Americans are in charge of the complex computations, while the Russians make sure that the ISS is kept stable. The director of Russia's space agency, Dmitry Rogozin, is a strong critic of Americans. At the height of the Russo-Ukrainian war, Rogozin stopped the supply of Russian rocket engines to the US. SpaceX billionaire Elon Musk hit back at Moscow by telling them that the US has a capacity of making their own rocket engines. It should be remembered that in 2020, the American astronauts ditched Russia's Soyuz spacecrafts for the SpaceX's spacecraft that is popularly known as Dragon 2. As the Americans and Russians are fighting against each other, the Chinese are taking a great advantage by making some significant milestones in space expeditions. Beijing has never been a fan of the ISS, considering the fact that Chinese astronauts have never been allowed in the ISS. As the second largest economy in the world, China feels like they have a role to play in space explorations after the recent discoveries by James Webb. China National Space Administration, or CNSA, is the agency that has a role of ensuring that China's space interests are well protected. Despite the strong competition from both China and Russia, America is way ahead in matters of space exploration. In fact, space business is very significant to the Americans to an extent that they have incorporated space business into their military. On the 20th of December 2019, President Donald J. Trump officially incorporated the US Space Force into America's military. With each discovery that is made by James Webb, the interest and rivalry in space business keeps increasing. It is just interesting that this $10 billion telescope is peering into our past as a way of predicting our future. Do you think humans will achieve a multiplanetary status in the near future? Will we ever get to settle in WASP-96b or Mars? Let us know your views in the comments section below. To this end, thank you all for watching. If you liked our content, please take some time to subscribe to our channel with all notifications enabled so that you don't miss out on our next video. Thank you.